Victoria just hit its highest October single-family sales since 2020. That's not the whole story. We've got shifting trends between condos, single-family homes, another rate cut from the Bank in Canada, and one of those monumental Indigenous land use decisions in BC history. Now, my name is Alex Hughes with the North Pacific Homes Group, and in today's video, we're going to be going over everything in regards to Victoria real estate for the month of October. So for October, we had 617 properties sell across Greater Victoria, down about 6% from last year, but up 11% from September. So sales are heating up month to month, even as we move into the fall, and it's not generally something we see. Now, the Victoria Real Estate Board says the market remains reasonably balanced. Single-family homes are leading demand with 350 sales, up about 3% year over year, while condo sales slid 15%. Now, townhomes, they're pretty steady. At just over 3,400 active listings, we were up 8% from last year, but down from September, which means inventory is starting to tighten up just as rate drops. So even though prices aren't climbing, they're holding. Now that's important. No major correction, but no surge either. Just we're a balanced market where buyers and sellers actually have room to negotiate. The benchmark price for a single family home in the Victoria core is now $1.276 million, down 1.8% from last year and slightly below September's value. Now, condos ticked up 0.6% to about $551,000, which is a small and steady gain. Now, here's the surprising part. Even with higher supply and slower condo sales, condo prices are still inching up. This tells us that something about demand at the entry level. Buyers are watching affordability closely, and with borrowing costs easing, they're ready to move once confidence returns. Now, another cool stat is that this was the busiest October for single-family sales since 2020. It means that people aren't just waiting for spring, they're taking advantage of a market that's finally more balanced after years of extremes. Taking a look around the region, Saanich East area led the pack with 62 single-family sales totaling over $85 million. That being said, Oak Bay recorded 27 sales worth over $61 million, still one of the highest per property values in Greater Victoria. Langford and Colwood combined for 68 sales, which continues to anchor the West Shore's steady growth story. Now, those numbers show that demand is spread across the region, not just simply in the core, and that's healthy for long-term market stability. Late October, the Bank of Canada made another interest rate cut, and this one has everybody talking. Because while it's too early to see the impact in sales data, the psychology of this is huge. Fixed and variable rates should start trending down slightly, and for many buyers who've been on the sidelines since 2022, this feels like permission to start shopping again. But please remember, it takes a few months for rate cuts to flow through mortgage products. So we might see a noticeable uptick in activity by early 2026 if the bank stays on this path. Now let's talk about the legal story that everybody in real estate should know about and I'm sure is talking about, and that's the Cowichan Tribes decision. The BC Supreme Court had recently sided with the Cowichan Tribes in a land claim that re-examines how reserve lands and adjacent Crown lands are treated. A case that could reshape not only planning, zoning, and future development across everywhere in BC. This is a landmark moment because it acknowledges long-standing title rights and forces governments to revisit how municipal boundaries and land management intersects with First Nations claims. But with all this to say, what does it mean? The Victoria market is balanced, prices are holding, and confidence is quietly building again as interest rates ease. Buyers finally have choices, and sellers still have strong values to work with. As we head into the winter, we'll see if the rate cut gives that market the extra push heading into 2026 and what happens in December. Either way, this is a great moment to get re-engaged, whether you're buying or selling or just trying to understand where the market's headed. Now, for buyers and developers, this means two major things. Future projects might require earlier and deeper consultation with local nations. Partnerships, not just permits, will be key to moving projects forward and sustainably. It's not just a legal shift, it's a generational one that will affect how housing is planned and approved across the region. And that's everything we have for you. We hope that you found this video informative, enjoyable. As always, if you liked it, please give us that like. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel. We try to get out this monthly content for you to make you a more informed buyer or seller. And as always, if you have any questions about what's going on in your specific market, please do not hesitate to reach out. My personal contact info will be down below. Thank you.